Okay, Jesse T back with you. Hey, look at, I just got done taking care of some real estate business, and I was traveling the streets back to the Jesse T compound, and I decided that I would take the streets back through LA just to catch the vibe of LA at night on a typical Thursday night. So I'm down here on Broadway and by the Mayan, or it used to be Myron's Ballroom. That's Broadway 9th and Grand, basically. I'm on Broadway and 9th. And man, I'm telling you, it blows me away what it's turned into down here. Just about 15 years ago, this was just poop in the corner, pee in the street, homeless, vagrants, bums, hobos, just horrible. And they're really renovating. This is Broadway on your typical Thursday night in Southern California here. It's amazing what it's transformed into. Check it out, guys. I thought you'd like to get this. These are classic theaters. This is the United Artists Theater. Now, this is the East United Artists building. You can see the sign right there. It's not lit up, but this sign is lit up. And this is one of the big theaters down here in the 1920s in the silent era. This is where the theaters were in downtown Los Angeles. And these theaters are so grand inside. It's unbelievable. The Art Deco ornateness of them all, it's just beautiful. And this apartment complex right here, you can see it. It's called the Broadway Place Apartments, or Broadway Palace Apartments. This was a hotel way back in the 1920s, but they completely redid this building. It's absolutely gorgeous. There are over 100,000 people living down here in Los Angeles downtown area. It's really being vitalized. Average age between 35 and 50. 45 years old. Look at this beautiful, beautiful theater. This is how the theaters used to be here. I'll change it. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? Look at the artwork of this building. And so there's a lot of restaurants. It's a hotel now here, and this was the United Artists. It was always a hotel here, but this was part of the United Artists movie studio at one time, back in the old star system. Now the Orpheum is coming up here, and you can kind of get an idea here of Broadway. This is Broadway. This is the main downtown area in Los Angeles, like New York or Chicago. You can see they got these little electric bikes, and the scooters are found down here. We're at 9th and Broadway right now. Very, very historic area for Los Angeles. Very historic. So the Orpheum Theater is another one of these grand theaters here that we have here. This building here that I'm passing up right now is the Eastern Building. I'm not going to see it, but this is what's playing at the Orpheum. It's absolutely a gorgeous place. And you can see all the young people here hanging out and walking around now. It's totally been changed. Now, not too long ago, this place was just Scumville, USA. See what they're doing? It's all these old, beautiful 1920s style buildings. They're really renovating them and reconditioning them into houses and apartments and condos and things like that. This is the Rialto Theater. It's Urban Outfitters now, but it was originally the Rialto Theater. And what they're talking about is taking these older theaters when they went out of kind of business and they turned them into shopping centers. They're thinking about taking these shopping centers back and turning them back into the original theaters. You can see the Art Deco. They keep 1906. You see that sign that says 1906? And the name of this building, this was the May Company in 1906, the May Company. This was the May Company store in 1906 here on Broadway across from the Orpheum. And I love the fact that they keep all these original signs right there. You can kind of see where it says May Company 1906 right there. Very cool stuff, how they're renovating these buildings. This has become the place to hang out in Los Angeles now. The Tower Theater is another one of these great Deco theaters. Now look at this. Look at that. Is that beautiful? The Tower Theater They're totally reconditioning. It was a store, a swap meet store, and it's at Broadway and 8th, and they're reconditioning.